Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews. Cybertron Weekly is your central hub for everything Transformers.
Oh, hey, look, it's Bumblebee.
You suck. Hello YouTube, UltraMaximus back with another toy review, and today we're taking a look at another Transformers figure from Titan's Return. It's Wolfwire and Manzo, I guess, yeah. Why they changed the name of this figure from Weirdwolf to Wolfwire, I don't know. Probably a copyright issue, I guess. They probably lost the copyright to Weirdwolf, but he's always going to be Weirdwolf to me. I will refer to him as Weirdwolf through the review. I'll try to say Wolfwire, but yeah, it's not going to happen. I got this figure at Big Bad Toy Store. It was on sale for $11. I've never seen this figure in the wild around here, and I wanted to get this because I've got the Mind Wipe, I've got Skull Cruncher, I've got Croc. This was the other deluxe animal headmaster from the line I was really wanting, and I just bit the bullet, and well, it was on sale, so I couldn't pass it up. I was very disappointed how long it did take me to get this figure. Check out the rant on the opening of the box from Big Bad Toy Store on my channel there. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Manzo and Wolfwire in the packaging, and I gotta say, I'm liking what I see. He's nice, he's big, he's beefy, but the head looks kind of weird to me. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the original G1 figure, because the head sculpt just doesn't look quite right to me. Maybe it's because I'm used to looking at the Fans Project version, I don't know. But I'm definitely really digging the body on this figure. Nice and bulky, like I said. He's got the little tail sword right there, looking all kinds of cool. Definitely digging him. He's got the little orange face. It says Transformers. There's the artwork. The wolf mode down there. It says Titan's Return. And that looks different for some reason. I'm going to have to go look at the other packaging. But I don't know, the blue and all that just kind of looks a little funky to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me because I'm used to Power of the Primes now, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, Autobot Generations. There is the artwork, looking cool. It says Transformers right there. There's Titan's Returns. Wolfwire, there's these little wolf mode right there, and there he is in the packaging. And then back of the package, just like all the other figures out of Titan's Return, it says, hey, the little headmaster gimmick works on all the different figures, which is pretty cool. There he is. His head turns into a little robot. He turns into a wolf, and the little guy can ride inside the wolf, and it's awesome. And then we've got a little write-up up here, and then here are the other figures in the Wave, which I've got Mind Wipe. I've reviewed him already. Soundwave, I've got him. I reviewed him already. I do not have Astro Train. I wouldn't mind getting him. But I do have Sentinel Prime, and it's the same figure. It's definitely a cool figure. Let's see, kind of a close-up right here, if it'll focus. All right, so if you want to pause and read that, you are more than welcome to. And then, yeah, look, here's all the figures. Other figures in the Wave, and there he is in his wolf mode. There's the little guy riding in the wolf mode. There's the little guy going from a head to a robot, and then there he is right there, looking all kinds of cool. And, well, hey, that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get Wolfwire out of box and see what we think. So here we have Wolfwire, or Weirdwolf, out of the packaging, and I gotta say, for the most part, I like this figure. I love the deco, I love the yellows, and I love the blues. The head sculpt on it looks a little funky to me. I'm not really sure why, I don't know, there's something, it's a little too round or something. I'm not really sure. And there are a couple other minor gripes I have with the figure, and primarily that's with the panels on the forearms. When you transform them, they just want to pop right off. But maybe I'm doing it wrong, I don't know, I just can't figure out any other way to do it. They just, the hands, when they swing back, they don't like the panels, they just don't. Now I've got the big old gun hanging on the arm here, because it's one of the pictures shows him like that, and I guess you could put it there for storage, but really, This is the great big old gun. You can put it on the back of the Wolf so that the little headmaster can ride in the gun, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm just going to throw the big old gun piece off to the side here. This is really kind of the way I always envision Weirdwolf right here, with his sword looking all kinds of cool. Like the detail on it, very nice. He stands well. I definitely appreciate that, and he's got some pretty decent posability. So I'm going to take the sword out of his hand real quick, so that we can show off posability on this guy. So the head, like the other headmaster units, can look back and forth. It does have a little bit of movement right there, not too terribly much. He does not have any waist rotation, and that's because of transformation. Everything's kind of back up in here. His arms are on a ball joint. They go that far and kind of knock himself in the head. They twist all the way around like that. He has a twist at the upper elbow. He has a hinge joint right there, which is nice. The hands really don't have any movement. His legs kick up that far. They kick all the way back that far until it hits that piece. You can rotate them out like that, which is nice. He has a twist at the upper leg, which is surprising. He's got a single joint at the knee. His ankle moves up and down. They twist back and forth. They're on a ball socket. They really don't have much of an ankle pivot, which is a bit unfortunate. I'd like a little bit more pivot to getting into a little bit more dynamic poses. Now, as far as the headmaster gimmick goes, I'm going to pull the head unit off right there and leave him sit. So there's the head. Whoosh, ting. Yeah, I don't know. It looks kind of funky to me. I'm not really sure why. You unfold it, and there we have the little headmaster unit. And yeah, now mine has some stress marks you can kind of see on his upper shoulders at the ball joint, which is really disappointing to me. I'm afraid that's going to break at some point, so I really don't mess with the movement of the arms on this piece because, well, like I said, I feel like they're just going to break off at some point, which is really, really sad. Other than that, the rest of the figure feels very sturdy. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, the sculpt on this guy is pretty good. I like all the robot parts. I love the Decepticon logo that is painted on. Way better than I do the stickers. Those drive me crazy. The sword is really cool. I like the design. I like all the detail. The red highlight looks nice. The yellows and the kind of greenish blue all over the bot looks really, really good. I think the head works really well mounted on the back of the figure here like this. I kind of question the translucent plastic parts on the hinges. I just don't have a lot of faith that those are going to last and they're just going to fall apart. The head sculpt on this, I don't know, it's weird to me. Weirdwolf, it's weird to me, but I don't know, maybe it's just me. I love the gray on the chest, all that. It all looks pretty good. I just wish that the forearms didn't pop off when you transformed them. This particular figure has some scuffs on the paint as far as like the silver goes on the paws, and then there's a scuff mark on the gray chest piece. Other than that, the paint is pretty clean on this figure, and it's just two minor little bits, and I'm not going to complain that much about it. It's still annoying because I paid money for it. So taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, sculpted pretty well. There's more backpack that hangs underneath the wolf head, which is a bit bothersome because it hampers the knees. Also, he has no waist articulation because of the transformation. Other than that, not too bad. I like the silver paint apps, looks pretty good. Again, all the detail. I wish the paws folded up more on the arms. That would have been a little bit cooler. We don't have any real gappage going on in the back, especially on the legs, which is very nice. A lot of the figures do. This one does not. The engineering on the shins where it comes up to form the wolf legs, very well done. I definitely appreciate that. And the yellow, there's something about it that pops out for me. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure, I love the shin guards. I like the gray paint apps. The silver toes look good. Mine has some paint scuff marks on it, which is a bit unfortunate. It's like that on both paws, so I guess it kind of looks like battle damage or something. I don't know. I like the greenish blue. He's got some really nice big yellow heels that stabilizes it in the robot mode very, very well, especially with the big old backpack. and they fold up nicely in the beast mode. So that's very cool. I wish it had some more ankle pivot so we can get him into a bit more dynamic poses, especially with that sword, but it is what it is. For comparison, so here we have a Wolfwire, or Weirdwolf, next to the Titans Return Hot Rod, and as you can see, he's a lot shorter. And I find that a little strange because I've always considered Hot Rod to be one of the shorter Transformers of the line. And then here we have him next to Quadruple U from Fans Project, and this is the better figure. This really is. This is still my favorite Weirdwolf figure that I have. I like this retail version, but I just think this is a much stronger representation. It's also a lot more expensive, and it's a bit more fragile, I think. I don't know. They're both... this is definitely not a kid's toy, for sure, but it's definitely cool. And maybe it's because the head on this guy is why I think this one looks kind of weird. I don't know. But I'm definitely glad to have both of them in the collection, although I still got to say this is probably one of my more favorite Headmaster pieces. Now, Wolfwire transforms into a wolf, which, you know, that's what Weirdwolf does. He turns into a wolf, which is very, very cool. Always has been one of my favorite Headmasters from the G1 line. I never had an original one, so I like tracking down the newer versions, and was real excited about this guy. So let's go ahead and get him into his wolf mode and see what we think. So here we have Wolfwire, or Weirdwolf, in his wolf mode, and it's very elongated, especially right here with this tail. He's got a big bushy tail, lanky wolf legs. I do like that. It's very, very interesting looking. He's got his little mouth is articulated, so it can open up like that. It's got translucent plastic up in the eyes and the side. I do like that. I like that look. I think that's cool, but I really wonder about these translucent hinges, if they're going to last. I like the cockpit on the back. It's got a very sports car kind of look, which is very, very cool. Your Headmaster can fit down in here, so you can lift this up. There is his little spot that he can go in, so we can just put this guy down in here, close it up. Come on, buddy. Close. Now I'm on camera. It won't do it for some weird reason. Come on. There we go. All right. So there he goes. He closes, and boom. There it is. Very, very cool. Definitely dig that. And I don't know. It has a kind of a race car look, but he's very, very lanky, and I swear I can make this into a Transmetal Cheater. I think that would be really, really cool. It'd also be cool to do this guy out in black and turn him into a Special Agent Ravage. So the other thing that you can do, we're going to open this up again, like this, and close this back down. You can take this gun piece right here, and then there's a piece right there that he can sit in. He's going to just mount this like this on the back, like that, and then this little guy can go in here. So he can ride him like a tank, a little beast tank, which is pretty darn awesome. I'm definitely digging that. I like the shins here. I think that looks really good. Yeah, just kind of a close-up really quick of the sides of the guy. Yeah, I mean, I like it. I think it's pretty fun. It's got a lot of play factor to it, which is very, very nice. I feel the tail is a little big. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's definitely interesting. I like the wolf head. I like the overall design because it's not too bulky. Wolves are pretty lean, and I definitely dig that. So very, very cool there, especially with the hind haunches. The front haunches look a little big, like, I don't know, like these could be a little bit smaller or something. I don't know. But overall, I'm pretty satisfied with it. So is Wolfwire from Transformers Titans Return a figure that you want in your Transformers collection? Well, if you're a Headmaster fan, I think you're going to like this figure. If you're collecting all of the Prime Trilogy figures, this is something you're probably going to want. If you like the Animal Bots, you're going to like this guy. If you're a completist for Weirdwolf, you're going to like this guy. Overall, I think this is a good figure. I've never seen this piece in the store. It's one of those figures like Perceptor. I've never seen him. And I've never seen a few other ones that, kind of irk me. But at the time of this recording, Big Bad Toy Store does have this figure on sale for $11. It's absolutely 100% worth $11. For sure. It's a fun bot. It's a fun wolf mode. I want to get another one and do a custom of it. I'd like to do two, really. I'd like to do Agent Ravage, and I'd like to do a Transmetal Cheater. I think that would be really, really fun. It's a decent figure. The biggest problem I've got with it are the forearms, how they just pop right off. They do go back on, but that just irks me that it does that. Other than that, not much complaints. So there he is, Wolfwire, or Weirdwolf, from Transformers Titans Return.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.